If you're fed up with gimmicky ways of trying to organize your wrenches and your sockets that don't have any flexibility for multiples, that take up way too much space, and they don't really help you find what you're looking for, well, I figured out a way that I can organize all my wrenches and all my sockets that solve all three of those problems. I'm going to show you step by step how I did it so you can decide whether or not you want to do it for yourself. This has to change. Step 1. Spend some time researching what your frustrations are using your wrenches. Try to identify as many problems as possible so you are designing to solve your problems. When I researched my frustrations, the first issue was finding the right size wrench. Unless I knew what size wrench I was looking for, I would always collect a few in a range hoping that one would fit. But this range isn't easy to find when they are all piled up together in a drawer. I would visually compare them one to another. I didn't care if they're metric or standard, I didn't want to do any conversion math, and I don't want to figure out any fractions. I just want the right size wrench. But my organizing system for wrenches and sockets has never been good. And now that my daughter is borrowing my tools, these drawers are a complete disaster. So I've got them all sorted out, and this is what I have. 1/2 inch, 3/8, 1/4 inch drive, metric, standard, long, ratchet side, all kinds of different things. Inspired by my daughter's compulsive need to organize in rainbow colors, I thought that this might be a good way forward. At least she would be inclined to put them away in the right order. But the more I worked on this idea, the better it got. Visible light is made up of different length waves. Red are largest and violet are the smallest, with everything in between. It's a natural progression from large to small, a system from the natural world. Step 3, figure out how many colors you need and make a full-size key with color, name of color, and size of wrench. Step 4, paint all wrenches and sockets of the same size, the same color. Step 5, organize your wrenches and sockets into groups and then trace onto cheap paper. Step 6, use the paper as a template to add the nails to hang the wrenches and sockets and then remove the paper. Step 7, hang your key and then hang your wrenches. Alright, so here it is. Now I can look at the color of the wrench and know where it is in the size spectrum because it actually coincides with the visible light spectrum. Red is bigger than orange and orange is bigger than yellow and so on. So that makes it really easy. The sockets are right with the wrenches. So if I want the same size wrench and socket, I don't have to look around. I know where it is. It's right there with them. I have my different size drives. I got my 1/2 inch, my 3/8, and my 1/4 inch drives. I can just grab my drive and then grab the socket that fits the size drive because I can see the size drive. I don't need it in a different location. I want them all together. I don't grab a 1/2 inch drive. I can see this without my glasses, right? I just grab the size drive that I need or want. Makes it a lot easier because I have everything all together. If I end up adding wrenches, because you always end up adding wrenches, something will break, if something gets lost, or you buy some more, you just look at the chart, follow the colors, paint them up, hang them up, right? You don't have to worry about how many wrenches, how many spaces there are for a wrench because it's just a nail. You can always even add a bigger, longer nail, but you can just put your wrenches on there and you can then select which wrench you want. I want my long one. I want my ratchet side, right? Now this brings up metric. All my metric are here as well. This is a 17 millimeter sockets and 17 millimeter wrench. But sometimes your standard and your metric are the same size, right? I don't need to spread them out. I don't need another color. I just put them together and then they're on there. Lots of projects being done with these wrenches in this organization pattern. I find it to be intuitive. I find it to be very easy. I find it easy to put away. I'm really pleased with it. The only thing that I wish that I did different is I wish that I did it years ago. I hope this was helpful. Don't forget to subscribe and check out some other projects right here.